Well, today we are using the refrigeration system as a refrigerated air dryer. Now this water is so cold that in places there's actually ice forming on the outside of the container, and on the water lines themselves there's actually frost, and because of that the refrigerant is not evaporating as much in the evaporator, and the suction line has actually got quite a bit of frost on it, so that means that there's probably going to be liquid going into the compressor soon. I have actually run this thing with no water in it at all, and the whole thing frosts up. Even part of the compressor frosts up, and that means there's liquid going into it. But I didn't seem to bother it, but I'm not going to do it too much. This whole thing is absolutely freezing cold. Now we'll see what the water temperature is. It looks like about -8. Yeah, well, -7. I just poured a load of screen wash in it. I don't actually have antifreeze, but it says that it goes down to -70, but even then it's maybe not concentrated enough, but the screen wash is still freezing on the evaporator coil. So that's the compressor now on. I'm just trying to see how much water is actually going to collect in the water collector. Pressure's about there, and it's got to go up to about there, so we'll see if anything does drip in. There was one drip already, so I'd imagine, oh, there's another one. It should be working very effectively, because that's going to really bring the dew point of the air right down. Yeah, there's even ice and frost forming on the outside of the dryer itself now, so it is pretty cold. The temperature was down at -9. I just went up a bit because I took the thermometer out, but I was getting close to -10 in the water temperature. I'm going to put insulation on the refrigerant lines as well to stop them from frosting up. I've already put someone over here. This radiator, by the way, is not actually connected to anything. It's just sometimes I use this as an air conditioner. I've noticed that it actually does seem to work better as an air conditioner rather than an air heater, because I've connected it up the other way, and you don't get very much heat off it at all. I don't know what's going on there, but it seems to chill very well, and it seems to be rubbish at heating. So to get the thing this cold, it's been running for over half an hour. It does take a while. We're still at -8. Aye, that's pretty cold. And we've got our water flow coming in there. There's just a very small brushless water pump in the bottom there. So the hot side of this system is actually getting circulated through a length of copper pipe underground. Well, it's not a very big length. This tank here is slightly warm. It's not that bad. My other underwater system, it failed. The pump failed inside it, and what happened was, I think there was dirt and stuff that got into it as well, so I've went with copper pipe, and it's just under the ground here. It's slightly warm, but not very much so. You can see a little bit of it sticking up there, and it's just like a sort of U shape that goes underneath there. But for a proper ground source heat pump, you want a lot more pipe underground than that. There's only about, what, maybe 2 meters worth of copper pipe in there. There doesn't seem to be all that much water coming out it, and I think the reason for that is the water could be freezing inside the copper coil in there, and what that means is it might actually get blocked. Hopefully not. Well, part of it's covered in ice there, but I reckon if I let its temperature get up above freezing as to run the compressor, probably a whole load of water would come out the coil. Still -8. And the air compressor should be getting ready to switch off any minute now.